All right, let's see if this works. No, I don't want this ad. No, 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 no. Maybe we'll go no music. We won't bother with that. I'll add music next time. Yeah, let's see if this works. I'm gonna do a test message to see if my what's it called? If my hold up. Let's see. Is this working right now? I think it is. Okay. Oh god, no, I'm playing on both. You're gonna hear it on both in a second. So test message, please work. Work. Cool. I'll give you an idea of what the delay's like. Yeah. So I'm gonna do some data stuff. I'm just gonna share this in a couple places before we get into it. So bear with me for a second, but let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you feel about OPO8. I've apparently people don't like this format. And I haven't really played much of it, so I guess I can't really say if I have an informed opinion on it. But here we are. Uh, I know people are just waiting for the Star Decks, which I think it's fair. I won't play Dofi, but I thought OPO7 was a really good format, and now we have a continuation of that without a single tier 0 deck. So I think that's a good time. I think there's really cool stuff that people can mess around with. There are three really good black decks at the top. Well, a black deck and a yellow deck that functions kind of like a black deck at the same time. But still, I think it's a cool meta. So bear with me for a second here. Doing some One Piece data deck building. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's see. We got that there. We got that there. We got. We got there. We got there. Yep. We got that. We got. We got that there. Uh huh. And then bear with me. Bear with me here. Okay, and then we'll put one there. I hope I'm not spamming that chat too much. All right, let's get into it, I guess. So here is my spreadsheet. Here's one of my spreadsheets. Actually, here's the other spreadsheet I need to open up right now. We're not doing this one right here. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm looking at OB Bounty. And is this my current one? No. That is OPO8 meta track. Oh, this is my Japanese format spreadsheet. That's the There we go. Here's the English language one. There are my 4 games of Newgate. You see how much I've actually played this format. So here is so I have spreadsheets where I track the Western meta in general, and one where I track everything billion plus. I did not last update this September 1st, but I definitely haven't updated this in a while. We're going to hide those because that's for a deck that was good like a week or two ago. May or may not still be good. But we're going to do billion plus. Let's see. Don't worry about any of that. That's just percentiles. Let's hide that. See, I'm not used to sharing my spreadsheets with people because then it's like when you invite people over to your house and you're like, oh god, I have to clean everything up so much. My place is just disgusting. That's how I feel about this spreadsheet right now. Hey, you know me. There's one thing I am. It's detailed. Sometimes to an I don't know if I want to say a detrimental degree, but like it's it consumes me sometimes. But yeah. Anyway, so this is what I had last time. So we've got this. These are all auto generated. These are like the rankings we get there. This is... Here's... I need to delete these. Here's the wins and losses, and then everything's gone, right? We're gone. Don't worry about anything here over. That's just previous data. I'm going to say don't even worry about this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to OP Bounty. And this is where it gets a little difficult because I need to... Oh, wait, no. They are windowed, actually. There is a windowed version. Do I want to take the time to find that? I will take the time to find that real quick. I apologize for the, what's it called? Delay on that. But yeah, we are going to go into some ranked sim data, try and figure out what the optimal list is by this data here. That's not the OP Bounty Discord. Where did that go? And I would normally be much more prepared if I were streaming like this. This was just very, very spur of the moment. I had an idea, and I said I could just sit alone in my room and work on a spreadsheet about deck data. Or I could sit alone in my room and work on deck data, but like with other people at the same time, you know? Where are you? DCG, that's not... Oh, hold on. Matchmaking, their itch site. We got that. We got this. Run the tool. And I have to like refresh this twice, which is not ideal, but it's what we've got. So yeah. Okay. Well, maybe it'll work this time. I know they've been putting a lot of work in here. So if I go to the matchup section. Oh, okay. Doing all right. Awesome. Okay, so this is everything that's been played in the past week of people with a rank over 1 billion. Which it's, you know, it's not as much as like the normal the whole that's as the whole player base. Like, you know, if we look at this, Lucci has like 8,600, 7,380. You know, almost 16,000 games, and this is only like what was it, an eighth of that? A quarter of that. That's not even that. That's not the worst, honestly. So we'll be using these. So we're not worrying about the matchup rates right now. First thing I'm gonna go on to is just these win-loss rates. And I know I could get them in this meta tab, but they're just all here and they're a little easier to scroll through. So let's start with... Actually, if I do multi-window view, is that gonna still show up on stream? That one, okay, so let me do a second window capture. I'm getting back into learning this. OPB window. What do you mean that name's already in use? How dare you? Okay, we'll do that. And then that one's going to be cool. And we'll bring you over here. We'll bring you right there. And we'll do that right there. Cool. Awesome. This is actually looking... This is not the worst. Let's see. What can I add here? What can I add to this to make it look a little... I could put... I don't know if you guys want to see this, but put my silly little face on here, if you really... Yeah, there we go. Hello. How's it going? I'll bring you up a little bit. Yeah. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at... these what are they? These matchup rates on the left-hand side of the OP Bounty window here. We're just gonna plug them in. So starting with, we've got Lucci, we have Luffy ST14, we have Black Yellow Luffy, we have Nami, we have Zoro. I know how we feel about Nami. Let's see. So that's 2278 wins. That is 2,099 losses. That is 2058. Oh, get over there. And 2008. That's 1329 for Black Yellow. 1173 for Black Yellow. Then we get the win rates right over here. And it's interesting. This is no... What are they going off of if they're no longer going off of win rate? Oh, this is based off total games played. That's what they're sorting by, it looks like. So... Which I honestly don't have a problem with. I kind of like, it's you know, the whole reason I'm sorting this is I don't find that to be like the way I would rank these leaders, but I think it does paint a more reliable picture than just going off win rate itself. Then we have Bonnie, we have Purple Luffy, love seeing him there. Get my mic cable out of the way here. We have Katakuri. We have Reiju. We have Kalgara. Let's see if I can bring the... Yeah, zoom that in a little bit. There we go. Then we have... Oh, wait, no. I don't want to scroll up yet. There we go. Okay, so that is 646. Nope. 646, 656, 458, 454, 432, 467. Okay, now we start to get into the sub 50%. We have Reiju at 370 wins, 379 losses, so close. Kalgara 265, 266. Okay, and we have next ones. Pudding, NL, Marco, Blue Dofi. I guess this is you, Dofi, because now I'm succumbing to peer pressure and no longer having a B for blue. I'll let the Magic players win. 227, 278, 145, tab there, 171. Marco, why can't you be better? Dofi, 131, 139. And then I guess we go to Green Yellow Yamato. It's going to be 128, 140 for him. Moria, 142, 126. Perona, man, haven't heard anyone talk about Perona in a minute. Let's see. Red Black Sabo. So few games. They're sleeping on him. I'm even sleeping on him. That's why I haven't bought cards for him. Carrot. 56, 58. That is wrong. That was wrong. 56, 58. We got Betty. It's going to be a 66 and 47. Purple, Black King. Not PK King, Peanut Butter King. It's going to be at 34 and 76. We already had Lucci. What? Why is Lucci there? I don't under. Okay, that's just a glitch. There's literally nothing. There's no. Okay. Why you do this? Okay, and then it's just Foxy and Hancock at the bottom. Hancock. And then for Foxy, it is 27. Nope, 27 and 42. Hancock, it is 26 and 36. Okay, and so what is up with you here? Why are you no longer doing that? Oh, because I have all these extra rows that no longer have data. Okay, and so by doing this, by having everyone's game amount, win-loss, their win rate, we're now tracking the percentile of games, the ratio of wins. As let me put it this way. The ranking of win rate weighted to the minimum and maximum, and that'll just fill in with the distance and basically give you the rankings I've been using in the video. So if we just do this, shaboom. All right, and if we do this, I'm no longer a hater. This, okay, yes, this, when we look at the best players, just the best players, Black Yellow Luffy is at the top, right here. I'm perfectly fine with that. Nothing against the deck. I'm down for it. Okay, so we've got those. I am gonna do Western only. Let's see here. Let's see there. Yeah. Let's keep getting that, and then we'll get rid of those rankings there. Get rid of those. Okay, and Lucci. Just to give an idea of like how it's different between the top and the rest. Luffy start at 14. Black Yellow Luffy, Zoro, Bonnie. We have Katakuri. Katakuri, Nami, Pudding. Wait, I should be putting these numbers in before I go there. We have 85.98 and 73.80. 6018, 5397, 4883, 4746, 3787, 3198, 3286, 3039. Okay. Then we keep going down. Got a Curry, 2622, 2308. Do you enjoy me just spitting numbers at you? Because that's just what's in my brain 24/7. So welcome. 2162, 2463. And then we get down to Rage. So how are we doing? Wow, yeah, and for the okay, and these are also just organized by prevalence, which is pretty cool. Reiju, 1997 wins, 2066 losses. Purple Luffy, he is legitimately climbing up, and I love that. 1716. I feel like in both rankings. Calcutta, got 1635, 1597. You Dofi. See, I'm so against using U for blue that I can't. When I get that right, I can't spell the rest of the leader right. Like, criminal. 1225, 1386. I'm gonna get my mouse out. I'm just gonna take a little thirsty. Hold on. All right. Just double checking here. Let's see. Yep, we are all bueno there. Okay, and then where'd you go? Okay, Big Nelly. I kind of miss him. I don't know. I look back on our relationship fondly. I don't know if it's a choice I want to make again. I have nothing against him. I don't know. We just yeah, it's just one of those things. You know how it is. You know how it goes. People change. Or they try to, at least. Hopefully I don't fall back into my own toxic habits. He says, probably playing Lucci tomorrow. We have Perona. 445, 640. King. We're starting to get there. Okay. I love me some. Oh, I see Purple Kaido. Oh, we might start coping. We might start hoping. Oh no. It's okay. I don't have the cards. I had to submit my list an hour ago. Like, okay, I'm definitely playing Lucci. I can't go back. I legit can't go back at this point. But like, God, I just wish I. I feel like you just want so much out of life, and you don't have time for things. Because I want to go to locals somewhat regularly. But it's just not what I've chosen to prioritize, and I will work with that. See, I should be on Moria. I'm thinking about Purple Kaido so much. I'm thinking about my toxic ex, Purple Kaido. Everywhere I go, I see his face. I hear his name. Nope. Be better. Learn from your mistakes. No, Kaido was a mistake. Kaido was not a mistake. Let's memorialize Kaido. And we don't have to be the same as what we were. We can still have fun. We can still be in each other's lives. We just it's just not gonna be that. It's not gonna be that deep, and we need to communicate about that. Big titty dragon man. We just need to be on the same page there. That's all I'm saying. But we'll see. Okay, so that was Betty. We did Betty. But honestly, Betty kind of cracked. If I had gotten actual games in, it wasn't just going, all right, what's the best deck I have access to? Like by like proven data. And had like some 5-cost Namis, that I would be rocking Betty tomorrow. I think she can do some really cool stuff. I think that if you put the time in with her, at least just based on what I've seen, just what the stats tell me, I think that there is some cool stuff you can do with her. Vegapunk. 167, 306. Black Sabo, there's my boy. Another one. Oh man, that's 43% win rate. Oh man, buddy. Let me scroll down. Let me scroll. There we go. Wait, is that the end of it? Oh, that's the bottom. Oh, that's the bottom. Okay, so we're almost done with this one too. Zoro Sanji. It's gonna be 135, 187. Foxy. It'll be a 131 and 149, and then UI Ace. Let the abbreviations change. I'll stop whining about it. I can do one thing weird. I can either say that blue is B or I can pronounce it Don. And I know which one I'm not going to change. Let's see here. Okay, so that's those. And if we look at the rankings for just everybody else. And see here, so now Luffy is much lower here. Now he's number 5. And okay, it's a little tough because if we look at this, actually no, this well, okay, so this is how many decks? 31 or 29 decks versus 24. It's not that big a difference in sample size. Yeah, I guess it's more polarizing here. With Lucci, Black Luffy, and Zoro so firmly at the top here in the 9s, and then here nothing goes past an 8.5, which, you know, I think that seems pretty cool for like the players who really know their stuff. I don't know if I might not be one of them, but that's where we are. We do have Nami right over there, which is interesting. So I guess the question is, now do we go into matchups or do we go into deck lists? And I need to think about which angle I want to go to right now. I'll save you all a bunch of time. It's BY Luffy. Yep. That's okay. So yes, if you are a very good player, if you know the matchups and you don't screw up and you know just those little things, yeah, Black Air Luffy is the best deck, and you know you might be able to find the optimal list. For the vast majority of players, that will not be the same experience for them. That's just something I had to say out there. But thank you for joining. I do appreciate that. So let's go to matchups. Let's go into matchups here. That was for an old video. Let's see here, since we're already on this page. So if we go into matchups, let's do the matchups for every. No, that's gonna make me have to change things. I don't feel like doing that. Fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one right here, and all right, bear with me. So if we go to West Billion, and we're gonna organize it by share of games. Yeah, because even in Billion, like, and again, the number of games played by leader is not the number of players who will be on that deck during regional, because some players will play more games of a leader than others. But it's still a significant difference between Lucci and Black Luffy, and then Black Yellow Luffy. So yeah. Okay, so we'll do everything up to. Where do I want to draw the line? So it's Lucci. So basically, I'm trying to figure out how many leaders I want to include on my matchup chart. So Lucci would be in both of them. Luffy would be in both of them, of course. Zoro would be in both of them. BY would be in both of them. I'll just do all these and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we're just going to organize those by share. And then delete these. So we'll go there. 1. So that's how many? That's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then we will move this over here. This is much less than the 15 or so or the probably actually 20 lately I normally do. So you should go. We have to actually copy that. We have BY. We have Zoro. Then we have Body. Then we have Kata. Namizzle. Hood. Rage. Against the machine. No, hold on. We have Pluffy. We have Calgara. Or actually, how many did I go through? That was... Actually, no, really, yeah, it really was just 11 liters I had last time, too. That's... Wait, was it those same ones? Okay, actually, we're gonna do something a little different, actually. I'm gonna copy these over. No, I'm sorry. Again, this is just very seat of my pants. We're just trying things out here. I'm gonna go back to where we were at before. Here we are. So this is my... We're just gonna go matchup rates. Okay. And then... But I will redo this. Okay. And... Okay, so we start with... Lucci. So... Lucci... Actually, wait. Here's what I can do. Here's what I can do. We will... So this is how many? 20 of them? Okay, so I can go up the... There we go. This will still be in line with my chart that I have on there to a degree. Yeah. Okay, and then we got these. There's a lot of them. Okay, actually, if anyone knows some like good, just royalty-free and ad-free music sites that I could just get some tunes on for, that would be great. Because I did have like some nice, chill alt rock, royalty-free things. I just didn't want the ads to keep getting in the way of everything. That was my only thing. Okay, so that's just a bunch of leaders there. So we're gonna start with just general OP bounty here. I will just go for like the main ones. So Lucci versus Lucci is 0.5 versus Black Luffy is 0.539. BY is 365 versus Zoro 618. Bonnie 581. Okay, so good matchups across the board there. Come on. You know what? I'm sorry. This is dumb. I'm not gonna assume the matchups have changed that much actually, since I did this like a week ago. I'm sorry for being so all over the place with this. We're just doing what we can here. All right. So I'm actually gonna show you this real quick. Let's see if I can just stretch you, not you, you. Stretch you all the way over here. How do I transform this? Reset transform. Maximize you. Is that how we do it? Yeah, and then we bring you up here. Cool. So this is that spreadsheet. And then, so these are matchups just across the board for anyone who has just the whole player base. And I only really computed them for everything, I don't know, like 3% or more. Actually, this one, I do need to change a couple of things. So that's going to be equals sum if. going to be on... That's what we just did? No, that's not it. Isn't it? That is it, yeah, sorry. So it's going to be, if we see, if this is same as that, then we will check the win rate. Cool, that one worked out. And so we're going to be going this way, so we have to freeze the columns. There, and then we just, yeah, we have to freeze that too. So then this should keep us going there. 1228. Is all correct? 1228. Believe. Yeah. So that's those. Let's, I guess, bring it all the way over. So those are, oh, okay, this is you, Duffy, now. Yep. I need to change it here, too. Change B Dofi to U Dofi. And then how's that look? Yeah, this is U Dofi as well. Yeah. So those are some matchups. I'm gonna. Is there any point in having any of those ones? You're not gonna bother with any of those because they're all under 3%. I'm just gonna full on hide those columns right now. Cool. That looks a little better. So these matchups are from a few days ago. We're going to have these meta percentages be correct, though. And I need to just do the same thing here. Except it's going to be for the billion tracking instead. List. Billion meta tracking. West. Billion meta tracking. That's what happened. Why is it? Oh, what? Because I should be in the AA. Is this going to be correct? Yeah, there we go. Okay, you look. That's much better now. So, okay, so from here we can see that once we get to the billion rank, the top is much more concentrated because this is all of Western. This is LWW is last week Western. That's just the entire player base playing on the Western lobby. Things are much more concentrated at the top in Billion Plus than in Western, which of course you have people who are more concentrated, more competitive, and have a better idea of which decks are best, and that shows. Luci, the two mono black decks are still the most played in this past week. Then we have Black Yellow Luffy, Zoro, and Bonnie. Except we do have more players on Nami in Billion Plus, again showing the skill level of the deck. And then so for that one it goes. So for player base as a whole, it's Lucci at 17, Black Luffy at 12, Black Yellow Luffy at 10%, then Zoro, Bonnie, I guess it would be Katakuri after that, then Nami slightly behind, then Pudding, Reiju, Kagara, Purple Luffy. Actually, how much of the meta is unaccounted for in that one as well? Oh yeah, and things are again much more concentrated even in this way with the Billion Plus. Also, you could say it's less players, but that's not necessarily the case. And then we have, and this is our rounds against. So if you go to like a 9-round tournament, how many rounds would you expect to see this deck? Assuming that you have assuming that as the rounds go on, the share doesn't change, which is not going to be the case. That's just not how it's going to work. But it's what I've been able to do so far in a relatively simple simulation of it. I haven't delved much past that. I have delved a little past that. We're going to go into that. But one round in Western, you'd see the Black Luffy 2 rounds in Billion. But those are the meta differences there. And what I've got here actually is I was talking with a good friend of mine last week about where would you rate yourself as a player of 10, if you got like Jackson Wong at 10 out of 10, and then just like someone who has never played the game before at 0. And then just your average run of the mill goes even at locals. Just basic, like not good, not bad. They're just like they just know they're just an average player as a 5. Where would you be? My friend, he's gotten top 32, top 64 a couple times. He ranked himself as like 7.5. I'd say that personally, I'm like a 6.3, depending. And I feel like I can go anywhere from like a 5.8 to a 6.8, sometimes a 7, depending on like how in it I am, depending on how concentrated I am on just one piece, where I'm at mentally, where I'm at as far as my relationship to my own impulses, to my intuition. All those things are just gonna change on any given day. But I'd say average, I'm 6.3. I'm decent. I'm better than average, but I'm not anything to write home about. That's where the data comes in. That's my specialty. Maybe I would be a better player if I didn't do the data as much. But I was just something about this. I think I just care more about doing the data than I do about being a good player at the end of the day. However, let us see. But so what I did was I basically took the if you say like, okay, this is the meta share that a 5 out of 10 would see, given the fact they might lose a couple of games, they might win a couple games, that what they see is going to change. They might, as the day goes on, see more of these more rogue decks, and if they bounce back, see more of the really good decks. And the Billion is like, okay, this is what Jackson Wong is likely to see throughout the day. Even that's not necessarily true, but this is the closest I can get to that. This is where I put my rank, and this is what I personally am likely to see throughout a day. So that's 18%, 18% Lucci, 14% Luffy. So, tomorrow I could expect to play 2 rounds against Lucci, 1 round against Black Yellow Luffy. 1 round against Black Luffy, 1 round against Black Yellow, 1 against Zoro, 1 against Bonnie, 1 against Nami, and then 1 against something random, and that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 against anything, because everything else is going to be just a fraction. That's the wild card matchup. But what I've also got here is, and I should actually, I'll get to that. This is the same thing, but for everything in the billions. Everything that's billion bounty. These are the matchups for everything billion rank plus, I guess I should say. And so this is the same thing, but I need to update the matchups for that. So this is going to be, I think that should be the same. I hope I haven't messed up a reference here. Yeah. Okay. So that goes there too. And just like those, I'm going to hide these. And then same thing for the billion share. We got to transfer that reference over. What am I doing? What did I miss? Oh, no, that's not correct. No, this should be one of those. That's our remaining meta. Yeah. I've got the rank there. So so this is the same meta, 18% Lucci, 14% Star Deck Luffy, weighted to my 6.3 out of 10 score, which I gave myself. And these are the matchup rates for anyone in the billions. What this table is telling us, I'll get to in a second. Actually, no, I'll get into that right now. So basically say, these are all ordered alphabetically. This is not in an order that's going to be intuitive for us, aside from saying, oh, hey, Moria has a good matchup spread for the players at a billion or above, right? But say, if we look at Moria, 57% of the time it's going to win against Lucci, and it's going to see about 2 Lucci in a day, really, 1.624 Luccis in a day. We can expect a certain number, 0.57 times 1.62 whatever, wins against Lucci. And then we just keep adding those up, and that gives us our expected number of wins for the day. Just blanket, not assuming variance, not assuming player skill, not assuming anything that's going to change things over. Just like, if you take all the players of a billion rank or higher and you put them in a tournament, this is how often it's going to be. And this is what their average record would be with this deck. However, for me, I'm not a 10. I'm also not a 5. I'm a 6.3. And so I decided to do one for myself where I basically weighted the matchup rates as well. And so are these the same matchup spreads? They are not, so I have to change that for this too. I did not have this set to auto update. I was doing this one by hand before. So that's going to be there. That is going to be there. This is assuming that the matchup rates haven't changed significantly over the past week. But for me, what I do is, and so now what I've got is, I've got basically an expected value function, the win rate against a deck times the amount of times you're going to see that deck in a day. Add them up, you get your expected value. I've got one for just the Western meta shares. If I go to a tournament that's the same meta share as the Western lobby. One for the billion, if I go to a tournament with the same meta shares as the billion. And then a weighted version of that, like we said there. So that'll be the my wins. And so if we do that, for me, Moria, surprisingly, becomes the deck I should play in that. I don't know about that. And I think that's also because of the sample size, right? We only have 833 games with Moria to go off of. I'm not sure if that's actually correct. Is that auto? No, that is. Well, it's going off of West. That's actually, no, that's actually our bigger sample size. It's our bigger sample size where that's the most games we're going to see from Moria. So that's less trustworthy. But like, okay, sorry. The leader with a significantly high number of games that ranks best for me is Lucci. For the billion, let's see. What would show up, actually? What would show better? This is... So billion versus billion. Luffy has a 4.17. Lucci also has a 4.17. Moria has a 4.44. That's low sample size. So really, for a really good player, Black Yellow Luffy and Lucci have the same... And Lucci have the same, what's it called? The same ranking, the same expected win rate for players at the billion level against other players at the billion level. And that's because, let's see, Lucci had even matchup into itself. Obviously, it's a mirror. Positive matchup into Star Deck 14 Luffy. Negative matchup into Black Yellow Luffy. Black Luffy's kind of the opposite. Good matchup into Luffy. Not great matchup into Star Deck 14 Luffy. Mirror. We're in this cool triangle right now. We are in a cool triangle, but it does look like Mono Black Luffy actually did lose some steam a little bit. I want to say this is like midweek 2, so it's not like right now, but just because of some not great matchups against Nami, Reiju, Calgara that make it fall behind a little bit. But I know we're in a... We have 3 decks at the very top, all of which play black to some extent, so it feels very monotonous. But for me, it's cool that there is a triangle at the very least, and then there's other things that sort of feed in there. Let's get into that. So we're just looking at billion. We see that... Where'd he go? Zoro loses against all 3 really good decks, but then he's positive against everything else. Everything else. So these 3 are keeping him in check, right? Nami beats all 3 of those of the tier 1 decks, but then Zoro keeps her in check. So this meta is a little cooler than I feel like people give it credit for. At least to me, as a person who just enjoys those kinds of things. But for me, where I'm at, that would say, okay, we're gonna play Lucci. We're gonna play Lucci. That is the play for someone who has not played a lot of games. This is just a very strong deck that I could potentially do well with. We'll find out. Give me a second to check something here. We're gonna go into deck list making in a second. I just gotta check something on the tube right now. Yeah. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some data deck lists, just not going off this, just going off of, where is it, our ranks here. We're gonna go off the billions. We're going to make deck lists just with the billion plus data. Smaller sample size, but I think it's a stronger sample. And actually, if we go into the 6.3s, the 6.3 rankings, we do see Betty would actually be my second highest deck based on this. Insane Black Arrow Luffy matchup, just because I guess that power boost she gives everybody. It's 47 into Lucci, not the worst. Definitely not even, but like, you know, there's a shot. There is a shot. Same with Luffy started 14. That's where it starts to get, okay, this is actually unfavored. But again, it could be a lot worse. Zoro sucks. I'm sick of playing decks that are weak against Zoro. So that's another reason I'm not going to play Betty. That's why I'm just not doing it. Not just because my friend gave me his Lucci list, and I tend to trust his judgment with these things. But I also... tomorrow's not the day for me to play Betty. Tomorrow's just not the day. Tomorrow's not the day that's going to happen. But she has, you know, great pudding matchup. Okay, so bad match against Zoro and Katakuri. Not great against Bonnie and Luffy. It's almost even against Lucci, right? And then great against Black Luffy, great against Pudding, great against Nami, which is, you know, one of the big counter meta picks, and then great against Reiju Kalgara. She can do well. She can do well. She'll at least give a very... If I'm not trying to win the whole thing, if I'm just looking to get some cool wins, and I don't need to win every game, then Betty's a nice one. Betty's like a really cool locals or just a low-stakes regional. Mr. Nev, yo. Ah, yes, Zoro, my nemesis. We are enemies. No, actually, no. Now I'm cool. Zoro and I are cool. You know, I've walked away from my relationship with Manel. I have to have some new perspective. Me and him, we're like we don't hang out. We don't hang out, but I respect him now because he's an underdog now. I like it. Now Zoro's the one who's being downtrodden. So good for him. Anyway, let's get into some. Actually, no. A couple more things. Black Arrow Luffy, Purple Luffy, Zoro Sanji, 322 games. I want to see people chef with this. I have no idea. That's such a low sample size. There's no reason to expect this is actually good, but like someone's working on it, and I just love to see that. Okay, we're going to do some deck lists now. So this is my other document. This is my OP Bounty deck data doc. And so this is my Lucci tab. So basically what we have here is here's the name of the card, the set it's in. This is where I'll put the win-loss ratio. This is where I'll put the counts of the card, the win rate of the card. That will then give us the number of wins that each count of that card has had. We technically can say, oh, how many wins did it get at 0? But that rounding errors can screw that up. I'm just going to say that right now. I'll get into it with an example. So let's fix this setup again. Actually, that doesn't look half bad. Oh, no, it's actually kind of works. Blur Wolf, love for you. You are, I accept you as a Zoro player. I accept you. Some days I wish I could be like you. I wish I could be that aggro. I wish I could just get straight to it. I don't know. I like a long game. Okay. So, we're going to go to the meta tab here. And we're going to look at, are we in billion? We are not. We are in the masses. Get to last week in Western. There's old Bobbert. So we see all the cards. This one I'm not really sure if I can. Okay, we're gonna not that much. We're just gonna bring you right here. Let me adjust the. Oh wait, hold on. That's not quite what I was hoping for. Is there a way to? Oh, that looks kind of gross. I don't like that. God, I haven't messed with a stream setup in a while. That's actually I'm okay with that. I very much work with that. Okay. But before we get into those numbers, I gotta get his overall win rate. So he had a 2278 wins, 2099 losses. So that gives us his 52% win rate. And that means that, there are 4,377 games in total. And that's where we'll get there. So let's go to Moria. Obviously, that's going to be at 4. So 0, 0, 33, 43. I forgot a 0. Good thing I'm not a programmer. And then, yeah, okay, this is divided by 0, because literally everyone played Moria. No one didn't play Moria. Almost like it's the best card in the game. So 0% win, 0% win, 42.4% win, and then 52.1% win. That gives us, you know. And so this is what this is the rounding error I'm talking about. So because these percentages are just rounded, we will have this situation where we see no games where someone played Moria, but we'll see that there was one game where someone played no Moria but got a win. This is wrong. That's just gonna happen when we're doing math with rounding it with rounding. Yeah. Let's see here, but that's gonna show that. And so let's just go into. We're gonna start with like the first 20 cards, and we'll see what the data gives us there, and then see if we need to do more from there. And so that's Tempest Leg, which I always was just gonna say Rankyaku, because I'm a weeb and I'm a simp for Water 7. So good. I reread Water 7 with Pirate King Codex earlier. Was it this? I guess actually no, it was about a year ago actually. We're on Marineford now. We've had to slow down with the podcast. But God, it's so good. Now I want to rewatch it. And that was actually like back when the anime itself was good. I miss it. Okay, Khalifa, so 16, 85, 556, 36, 77, 60.5, 50.6, 53.6, 51.8. So this is just I'm just like hard data entry, and that'll give us the counts, and that'll give us what we're looking for. We will get there. I'll explain this in a sec. You probably know what it is if you look at those other sides after the lists on my videos. So 746. No, we're not. There's not that many people running Ice Age at 3. 35, 92. And then we got Jacques, 11, 204, 32, 31, 927. Oh, I forgot to do the win rates for Ice Age as well. 46.6, 52.3, 52.3. Let's bring that for Ice Age as well. 0, 51.3, 53.1. That's a fun little scramble. 51.8. We have Helmeppo. My roommate and I are actually, I'm watching it for, I want to say a third time. My roommate's watching it for the first time, but the live action. And the guy playing Helmeppo, there's a lot of really good casting in live action, but Helmeppo, perfect casting. Perfect casting. Look, attitude, talent, everything. That guy, he's exactly what I just imagined Helmeppo to be. Wonderful. EVO 143. And that's, I guess, the one issue with the web version. Sometimes the application is that sometimes they don't load card images, but they give me a way to. I'm still not going to complain about having this, Field boundary is just kind of great. If you want to have access to this information at any time, just it's Spanny, of course. If you want to have access to this information at any time you want, just give them a nice $5. 2456, 1866. None of them. 0, 51.4, 52.9. No, hold on, 0.9, and then 0. Spandam. Where's Spandam? There's Spandam. Fuck that guy. 2068. I'm also not used to being able to swear. I've learned I only get demonetized if it's in the first 7 seconds. So yeah, fuck Spandam. Fucking hate that guy. Piece of shit. And now the swearing has lost its novelty. I'm gonna stop doing it. That's be a 52.4. I wish middle schoolers thought that way. Not that I'm against people knowing bad words at 13. It's just they're annoying about it. 117, 1931, 679, 310, 50.4, 52, 53.5, 59.4. Okay, so those are the first 10 cards we see when it comes to Lucci here. So what we can do now is we can, obviously, even if we put 4 of each one, we're only going to have 40 cards, so that's not a full deck. But what I can kind of do is, actually, wait, is this? Yeah, okay. If I maximize this window, will it show up correctly? Oh, it does. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. So if we maximize that, then we see counts, win rate, number of wins they have, and so then this one we have right here. I'm just gonna make a little column there, yeah, just to separate that. That is gonna be the percentage of games played where this card was the percentage of games played and won by Lucci where this card was in the deck list, right? And so we filter that, we sort that, I should say, and then we get here's the order. And so we see Kuzan's already in a little bit behind. Kuzan was the last card we had, so we're gonna start seeing a drop off. We'll go to 20, and then we'll reevaluate, see if there's gonna be anything else to be gained by continuing to look through these numbers. So 134, 1266, 815, 1430. I was playing some games of Lucci earlier today, just a couple, not even ranked, just to get my feet wet. I feel like there's more times than I expected where just hard playing Who's Who is actually good. Okay, and there's, yeah, it's that Brook. And honestly, I guess I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised at the thing. I guess I'm surprised that I am surprised, if that makes sense, right? It's one of those things where, oh, yeah, no, of course there's utility here. And of course it's gonna come up. I was actually talking to a friend about, like, okay, well, how many counters should Lucci run? Because, you know, if we think, like, back with Sakazuki, and I guess some 07 lists, they're only running, like, 8 or 9 counters. And we also have the zero cost defend that we run more often now. I honestly, I think that just with the fact that these two games in particular are such utility cards, the Husu specifically, but you know, sometimes the Khalifa, and if you run Suru, which I still think running 1-2 Suru is good personally, having not played the deck, but just theorying it out, you do want to have options. You do want to make sure you still have 2Ks if you play this card as to the board, right? Without using a Moria. Now, granted, you can use Becky, recover the Who's Who, and maybe I'm not thinking about the recursion factor of it as much. But also, if I'm a player who's not thinking about the recursion factor as much, I might need to build around that myself, even if it's not optimal. And then grow into the fully optimal version. At least that's an approach I'm taking. I know that might not even be the optimal approach, but who knows, man? Who knows? 00, 49.3, 52.5. No, that's a 2. There we go. OPO 692. I believe that's Brook. I should know that's Brook by now, given the amount of times I've typed this in. Excuse me. 90, wait, Kiros? Oh, OPO 6. Oh, OPO 6. Yeah, that's definitely going to be Brook. Yeah. That's Brook. That's Brook. Here's, what is Sabo doing all the way down there? Okay. So we get the 126, 1402, 487, 59, 51.6, 50.6, 52.4, 49.2, Suru 706, 1215, 238, 109. We get 50.6% wins, 52.2, 51.7, 46.8. Then we get to this OPO 7 Kaku. I think last time I ran data, he did make his way in, which is interesting. I feel like he's definitely taking a backseat, with Who's Who being a card now. But, he can help us with our Spandine synergy, and sometimes if you, and also I think with Jack, if you want to KO, if you want to KO at 10 cost, you have a Jack on the field, you play a Moria, you revive a Kaku and a Helmeppo. You could even go Rebecca, Spandine, Kaku, and Helmeppo. That's 6 cost reduction. That's another 1 for your leader ability. So that's -7 on a 10 cost. And then that Jack you have, that's KOing it. So, that's, I guess, easy KO on a 10 mom. Or a Dofi. Thinking about that. How relevant that is, no idea. But I guess it's just probably a good thing to keep in mind. 5, 463, 1647, 2255. No. You can tell how tired I am. The OCD is really coming out. I think it's OCD. No, it's definitely OCD. That's what they diagnosed me with as a kid. Those things do change though. Who knows? We get to the Kaido, which is such a cool card. My friend Jordan's List does have it. I didn't take it out. I didn't want to take it out, honestly. So I didn't. I just think he's neat. 1, 0. There's a chance I should just be testing right now, but that's not where my head's at right now. I'm just gonna be sending it either way. I feel like I think games at this point are just gonna make me overthink tomorrow. I would have loved to be in a place where I was just fully ready, really primed for competition. That's just not how these past couple weeks went, so I'm just gonna roll with it at this point. I've got other things on my mind right now. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, that was at number 20. So let's reorganize these. Yeah. So anything yellow is anything less than 50% win prevalence. So we're definitely going down there. So let's make a data list real quick. Let's see where this gets us. So I've got this is the chain. How do I even describe this? Okay, so right now Ice Age is at 0 copies, right? And so that means we have one list that's one with Ice Age. Even though, no, not you, Becky. Get out of here. Even though no one played it, but like let's just not think about rounding errors. We get one game, we get one win with 0 Ice Age. This is how many more wins we would get if we bring that up. So we'll bring this up to a 4, right? Because that's our most successful count. 4, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. That should be a 4. That should be a 2. That should be a 2. That should be a 4. That should be a 2. That should be a 2. We're at 47 cards now. And so then we'll bring the Kuzan. And now this is where Kuzan's very spread out between 1, 2, and 3 copies. 2 being the most successful count, so we'll just do the 2. It's still at a point where he should definitely be in the deck, even though this isn't his highest, most successful count. But that's because it's a question of, okay, is he in or is he not? And so because it's more than 52% win prevalence, we're going to say he's in. So that's 2 for him. And so then at that point, we're at 49, so we have to either add one new card, or add something else we already have. So at that point... Oh, sorry, this was for the Kaku. That was for the for our square boy. So we can either add a copy of Suru, or we can bring something up. So it's going to be what gives us the least loss, and it looks like... third EBO1 Brook is going to be that for us. But we also haven't gone through everything. It doesn't look like anything else is going to bring our score any higher. But let's just see. If we want something, it has to have more than 1,165 games won in order to be worth considering here. Because we're going off of win prevalence as our primary metric. So let's see. You've got 723, 5, 7, 9. You got just under 1,000 games actually played, so we're not actually. So you're not gonna get there. No. I don't expect anything here. Yeah, that's real there. Yeah. So at that point, yeah, we just add a third Brook. If we were to go for the Suitor, we have 51. Then what's the first thing we can get rid of there? That would be a Spandam? Nah. If we just add up the wins of everything. $22,901. And then we go. Actually, that's not even good. No, I'm not gonna get into any of that. That's too much for this. So we'll go third Brook. So Data Lucci would be, if we go into Sim now. Oh, I should make a Sim window as well on here. Let's add Sim. What's happening tomorrow? The Core TCG Online Regional. Yep. I'm not prepared, but I'm just hanging. What time does that start? I think it looks like it starts 10 a.m. PST. Let me just double check here. I probably do want to make sure I know when my regional starts tomorrow. Yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific. So yeah, I'm not. Oh, it's not gonna need to go to bed early or anything. I'm not that worried about it. I'm down to just make some lists. So if we were doing this, let me add sim to the stream window. Window capture. Yeah. There we go. Actually, we'll bring you over here. But now my beautiful face is gone. Oh no. Oh no, where'd he go? He's back. Alright, let's see here. No, that was still good. And then... Oh no. Oh yeah. No, Sim's where it should be. So let's make a Lucci list. So if we go to deck editor, and we'll scroll that over there. So that's going to be. So we have Lucci. We have 4 Ice Age. We have 4 Gecko Moria. Where did you go, buddy? We have 4 Rebecca. We have 3 Jack. That sounds right to me. Where'd he go? We have 4 Savo. More important now than ever. 4 Lucci. 4 Khalifa. Have 4 Tempest Kick. Is it Tempest Leg or is it Tempest Kick in the official translation? I don't even know. Tempest Kick there. Hold on. Wait, that's fan translation though. Let me see. I'm making a deck. I'm making a data list for a deck I've already had built. This is just for my own. Tempest Kick. Tempest Kick. This is correct. This is correct. Now this is just for my own sick OCD pleasure. Fiend. Okay, so 4 Tempest Kick, 4 Spandam, and 2 Spandine. 4 you, bastard. 2 you, asshole. 2 Helmeppo. My friend's very, very set on 3, and I see where it comes from because you don't want to miss out on him. I'm just in a place where it seems to have worked for people, so it's fine. But I see the logic behind it. I see the logic. I like playing at least 1 copy of Suru personally, but even that isn't in the data, so that's where we get a little subjective, and I have to distance myself from that. We go 4 Who's Who. Where did you go? There you are. 3 EBO 1 Brook. That is pretty penny for a third one of those. And 2 4-cost Kuzan. I do like him a lot here. I like him a lot here, especially we have those huge characters. I guess like this Jack, like this 11-cost character, which is something I didn't even think about before. And then the 2 of the Set 7 Kaku. I feel like I haven't even considered what to do against Jack in the mirror, and I assume the answer is don't bother. Just don't just set up blockers instead. I assume that's where my head's at with it at the very least. But so this is the data list right here. Can I zoom in on this? How does that work with this? Oh wait, actually hold on. I can do, is it Alt? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Okay, so that's our Lucci list. That's Data Lucci. 1 leader, 2 Spandine, 3 Brook, 2 Kuzan, 4 Khalifa, 4 Spandam, 4 Savo, 4 Rebecca, 4 Lucci, 4 Moria, 2 Set 7 Kaku, 3 Jack, 4 Who's Who, 2 Meppo, 4 Ice Age, 4 Tempest Kick. Now, as far as where I'm at with this deck, so 1, only 3 Ice Age available between myself and my friend. I don't have Kuzans. Mine were stolen. I don't have a third Brook. That's one of my friends. I don't even have Kakus. I do not have Kaku. Jordan's list had 2 of the 9-cost Kaido, which I love, and then 2 Brook, which I also love as both of these because they trash just as a counter pick to a meta where, the 2 most populous decks are going to be other black decks where it might have, Sabo immunity. And Black Luffy might still play Borsalino. We're going to find out in a second. But both these seem very strong as a counter pick. And then one, since we're only running 2 Hamepo, but one because we only have 3 Ice Age and no the extra Kaku. I'm running 2 Suru as well. Just because I think she's cool. This is my Lucci list for tomorrow. I should just save that. 8 ENG Lucci Core 10-5. And if we go back to what we had before, get rid of those 2, get rid of those 2, get rid of those 2. That was what? That was the 4th Ice Age. That was 3rd Brook. That was 2 Kaku. And 2 Kuzan, right? So where'd the Kaku go? We'll go with him first. 2 of him. 2 of him. Yeah, he just replaced himself. He's a body. You can bring off Moria. He's just I think 2 Kuzan is very good. Lucci data 10-4. Cool. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Actually, be right back. I wish I had a nice we'll be right back sort of thing, but I don't. Sorry. One sec. Yo, thank you so much. Well, I see Blue Wolf has some too. I'll be back in a minute. All right, hello again. Let's see. Blurwolf, I think from what I heard, the first player that plays Jack first has advantage, and the second player is trying to answer with an Ice Age or kick. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. First player who plays it says, okay, you've got to answer this, or else. I guess, okay, no, so you're saying I do try and answer it. I guess I figure out if I can, and then if not, maybe I go defensive. I try and set up a trigger over a Sabo play to nullify the utility of Jack's effect, and also to have a blocker. Okay, so they're at 7, I'm at 8. So maybe it'll be, although I'm at 8. Is there any way I answer a Jack? Is there any way I out an 11 cost on 8? Let's see. So the leader effect, make him 10. 6 cost Brook, no longer good. I don't think he's bad. I don't think 6 cost Brook is no longer good. I'm playing him tomorrow. It just hasn't performed as much as other things, and that's the thing. That's why I try not to do clickbaity titles like I did today. But I couldn't think of anything better, honestly. What was I gonna say? I think that in a meta like this, where there have been a lot of black decks that have access to KO resistance, I think he is a good pick. It's just a question of, is he what you find the space for? Let me minimize the sim one for a second. So if we look at this, actually, we see that Brook was in 46% of lists that won games this week at the billion level. I don't think that's bad. Definitely better than a lot of other cards. It's just tight. It's just a tight list. And as far as how many games he was actually in, so 2303. Only about a little over half of these players were even trying him too. So that's also going to be a factor there. So yeah, it's, I guess, he's not as reliably proven this week. But I don't think he's a bad card. I think, he can be worth it. Actually, especially in mirrors, I think also as well. Because if you can target their discard as well, and that's a play that's far beyond my own ability to judge, because I'm just going to be too busy thinking about their board itself. I think there could be utility there. Yeah, that's my stance on him. Not a card. It's a card I don't know if I would be personally playing, just given my lack of practice with the deck personally, if I'm going just off data and what's proved me reliable. But I don't think he's bad. That's my take on it, basically. But yeah, that is okay. Question answered. Optimal list this weekend is Lucci with cards I don't have. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we're chefing along with that. Let's just check a message I had before we get into the next one. Someone asked what's optimal list. I said what's Lucci with cards I don't have. Damn, what are you gonna play? Lucci with cards I do have. I'll send him. I'll send list. I don't even know if he wants the list. 60 Brook, Kaido, fun stuff. I'm gonna have fun. Fun in all caps. That's my goal for tomorrow. Fun. Okay, so let's go into something else now. Let's take a look at another list. We'll minimize sim for the moment. So if we look at, and so I guess actually this is the question: what do we go off of to compute which ones we look at next? Because we could look at the billion rank, and that would be Black Yellow Luffy. Yeah. This is not going to be a surprise. We'll see. I thought it'd be good against 5 cost Sabo on curve and also to help Blue Nami. Oh, Blue Nami. Yeah, no, that's actually a really good point. I do like the idea of it against Nami. That's something I was not thinking about. Against 5 Sabo on curve. Yeah, also. Why do you think 3 cost Brook is played? I thought a lot of people were cutting it. I haven't really seen people been cutting it. If anything, it just went up to 3. Extra KO option. Easy bring off Rebecca as well. If you already have it in hand, you get a 2K, then you can play him, and then if you would have everything you need aside from that last reduction, and he can get you there, I think it's good. He also pure conjecture. Someone does not play a lot of Lucci, and I'm looking to learn as much as other people might be. My guess is that he also is just a target to distract from your life in certain matchups where you can't take a lot of aggression. Potentially, I don't know for sure. Probably good against Zoro as well. For that reason, and also because they're just a bit lower to the ground, not as low to the ground as they used to be. Back in the day, I think Brook would have just made Zoro an auto win. But it's not that Zoro's a bad matchup anyway, but Zoro is a very good matchup for Lucci. I guess he just he might be part of the reason that's the case. As far as other decks, I don't really know. That's something that's something I'm gonna try and be thinking about as I make these other data lists. Honestly, let's get into Black Yellow Luffy. I'll try and be as quick with this one as I can. Minimize sim. Okay. So let's see. Also, Tim, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for hanging. Appreciate that. Let us see. Deck data. We're gonna make. So these are my tabs that I had for the initial, the actual video, like the main opioid by the datas. We're just gonna. Oh, that's not gonna work. Where'd you go? Sorry, guys. All right. Take a little sip. I like my industrial water bottle, by the way. Goodwill, $6. I sometimes forget to drink water. That may be surprising, but it's voluminous. Helps with that. Almost there. Almost there. Almost done vamping. Here we go. We made it. Just gotta keep my things organized. So BY Luffy, OPO 8 billion English. Okay, and then we go. Hold on, OC's messed with me. Okay, we're good. All right, we delete the old counts from the main video. Delete the old win rates from the main videos. Delete the old win-loss stats. We bring it back to OP Bounty. We bring it to Black Yellow Luffy. Okay, Phoenix Boy needs to come back. Oh, don't make me want to play Marco. Do not. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I will. I won't. Because every day I have half a mind to be like, just call anyone with cards at 6 and be like, hey man, you got Rayleighs? Hey man, you got Sanjis? Cause I need my Phoenix Dilf. I need my pineapple-haired, beautiful homie to emulate Chef with. No, we're not playing Marco. He needs to come back. I don't even know if the 7-cost Newgate is like the thing he needs. I don't know if that really raises the ceiling that much. I'll play Marco for one. I'll play Marco for one of these. For one of these events I have. If as long as I don't like have an anxiety attack, I'll stream tomorrow. It's not gonna be. Don't expect Jackson Wong level plays, but we'll have fun. What's the difficulty level for a noob to get in this game? I've played Pokemon back in the day, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh. I think honestly, if you've played, it's by Bandai, and Bandai. There's like the big three, and then Bandai is a little bit different in its playstyle, but I think that it's very analogous. It's a card game. Honestly, I'd say One Piece is a perfect combination of those three you're into. They were the three I was into before I played this. It has a curve just like Magic. You tap your land, your Don, in this case, Dawn, if that's how you prefer to pronounce it. Power to you if you do. and that's how you play your characters, or use your events. You know, your creatures, your enchantments, your instants, your whatever. But just like in Pokemon, you can also attach your resource. So your Doin card, you either tap it or you attach it to someone. And then just like Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't have hand traps, but you have cards that you can discard in order to get out of your opponent's attacks. So it's combat-based interaction rather than effect-based interaction for the most part. But as far as getting into the game, I would say learning the rules, learning how to play, learning the basics of a deck strategy, very simple. Very easy, especially if you've played any of those 3 games, especially if you've played all 3 of those games in the past. The difficulty is mastering it. The difficulty is with the sheer amount of micro decisions that there are in this game and the fact that there are no phases like there are in Pokemon, Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh, and even in other Bandai games, to my knowledge. At least with Union Arena, because that's like the Bandai game I'm really playing. But I think actually no, probably just the Union Arena. Anyway, so just compared to like those big 3, with the sheer amount of micro decisions there are, and the amount of resource management that comes in every single part of a turn, making the perfect decisions does get harder. But if you play a decent deck, and you just use knowledge you've had from other card games, you'll at the very least be going, even to positive regularly, relatively soon, I would say. I think it's I'd say give it a shot. Give it a shot. It's a great game. I think before One Piece came out, I was thinking, what would my ideal trading card game look like? And I was thinking, okay, it's a game where you have a resource system. There's no mana flood. There's no mana screw. You can tap it like lands. You can attach it like energy. There's some interaction. And like just the perfect card game in my brain before it came out was One Piece. Bandai just did it. Now, as far as balancing and accessibility, it's not perfect. But the amount of design space that they have, and I know this is not the answer to your question, but this is just me talking about how much I love this game. That to me is what is so great about it, and why. One Piece is literally my favorite thing ever. Like, oh my god, obsessed. But even if this was not a One Piece card game, it would still be my favorite. So please join in. Please enjoy this game. I'm excited for you. Anyway, let's get to our next. Let's get to Black and Luffy. Let's get to Black and Luffy. Oh, we're gonna play 4 of the big one. We're gonna play 4 Sabo, 4 Moria. I'll just try to be relatively quick about it. So we got Sabo. Everyone plays him at 4. Crazy. 1. Wow. People do okay with Sabo. Let me get the win-loss numbers as well. 1329, 173. Alright, so if you are an amazing player, if you are like billion rank player, like obviously this is gonna be the best deck to play, just because he's like that. Potentially. We'll look at the match breaks in a second after this, because I think there may also be another perspective to be had when it comes to this. It also makes me, put my own ranking system into a different light. Viola? No, 50s. Okay, that's got to be Flampe. It's definitely Flampe. I just had to double check. Okay. Yep. Wow. Everyone's playing this at 4. Crazy. Everyone's playing you at 4. Crazy. Sabo 00252. Wow, 00053.1. Garp. Wow, 02502. Wow, 000. You have a 53.1 win rate. Crazy. That's amazing. Hiyori 00. Oh wow, Apeel played her at 3. And then 2,494 player at 4. We go 00. 50%, 53.1. Wow, nothing changed. I don't have anything against this deck. I've nothing against this deck. I'm just going to be fully apparent, fully transparent about that. It's just the same thing every time. It's just the same thing every time. And you know. But that is also what's kind of cool about Black Yellow Luffy is the fact that I don't think that makes it oppressive. Hold on. Actually no, I don't even know if it's oppressive cuz we are in a triangle. I would say I don't think that makes it bland, I guess. I think I'll reserve full judgment until I've actually played more games of it, but I just think it makes I think the fact that it's a deck that has more directions than it looks to, and that can make it for some very interesting games. Like, even if this was tier 0, even if this was just like, even if this just did have like at the top levels perfect matchups into everything, I wouldn't mind because it's a deck where that would only happen at the very top levels, and those mirrors at the top would still be interesting. To me, at least. Makino 423 1280 87. Oh, hey, she's got some interesting counts. Those are some cool numbers, man. 30. Okay, cool. We got the Loofster 0001. Come on, buddy. There we go. My fingers don't listen to me. They've been typing too much today. 4. Yep, we got the Age of Ice. Got 5 cost ace. He has definitely seen less play as time has gone on. At least between set 7 and set 8. Between pre-ban and post-ban, really. Nine, 8, 2, 8, 3, 7, 8, 2, 5, 3.1, 5.3, 7.7, 0. Okay, that's 7. We'll do these next 5. I don't think they're gonna make it in the list, but just in case. So EBO 151. What is that? Oh, finger pistol. Oh, it's literally the one that was next on here anyway. Still cool. Still cool. 60.4, 49.3, 54.9, 52.5, and then 5 Sabo, 603, 545, 442, 56.1, 47.9, 75, 28.6, 10s on, 425, 530, 0, 49.4, 49.2, 00. And then Big Lino. I guess Lil Lino since we have the 7 cost. 206. Y'all, if you have not if you're not caught up with the manga, or at least if you've not finished Egghead, don't listen to what I'm about to say. I'm gonna give you a minute for that. I need a Borsellino leader immediately. When they inevitably come back to Egghead for a set, I need a Borsellino leader. We've waited long enough. Thematically, he ate in Egghead. He made the wrong choice. But man, are things juicy for Borsellino lately. And I want that in the card game. What's the event tomorrow? It is the Core TCG Online Regional. I don't even remember how many times they had it. So it was like, I want to say between 500 and 1,000, like usual. I'm playing Lucci because my friend had the deck, and I don't have any decks built right now, and it's good. We'll see how it goes. Either way, it's going to be fun. But yeah, Online Regional. I got some packs for participation. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I get lucky. Maybe I get lucky, but it'll be nice to play again. I haven't played a lot of One Piece lately. So let's see. That's 20 cards. If we go here, that's see that's the previous list. Actually, no, we're just gonna delete that. Arrange them. Okay, and if we go to our highest counts here, get out of your mouse. We go 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. It's like a William Matarma commercial in here. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so now we're 51. 51 cards. So we have to delete something. That's gonna be let's say minus 29, 129. Oh yeah, okay. 2 3 Brothers Bond. Okay, okay. This isn't anything crazy. This is just the same list I had before. It's the same list we had before, probably. Same list we had before. Same list we had before, except, wait, is Ice Age less popular now? Might be. Where was it before? Hold on, let's see. Where was Ice Age at? Has Ice Age been less successful, just still at 2? No. Why was this organized differently? By the sets. No, Ice Age is still. Yeah, no, nothing's changed. It's still Black Yellow Luffy. Stream's over, guys. We figured it out. Hooray! It's just Luffy. That one guy was right. Hooray! Actually, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We will see what happens. At the very least, it'll be a good way to get back into things. That's how I'm gonna look at it. So let's see. I'll just make it to the sake of making it, I guess. So Luffy, we have. I guess we'll load the yellow cards. Okay, I guess this is the point where I think about when I inevitably play this for at least some amount of time tomorrow. What do I do? Because they are just going to chain Sabos like nobody's business, shut off as many of my KO effects as possible. So I guess this is actually where Moria does come in, because the fact that he has Perona and he can do a little more hand looping. I guess I could play Isho, but I don't know. I think there will be enough people off of Black Yellow Luffy, because he is such a skill deck that either I'll have a better chance, or I just won't see the really good players playing him. So I feel like I don't need to specifically tech for this. I'm also not at a point where I want to be doing tech cards. I need a little more what's it called? I need a little more experiential testing. I just need actual testing, actually. So it's 4 of that Luffy. It's 4 of that Luffy. It's 4 Garp. It's 2 Makino. It's 2 of each Ace. It's 4 Sabo. Anything else from that star deck? No. It's 4 of that Luffy. It is 4 Hiyori. Yes, of course. Anything from the 5? I don't think so. Anything from the 3? No. It's 31 cards so far. Oh, EBO 1. We need the 4 Flampe. Oh, they were thinking some people play Finger Gun. Yeah, so basically we could do other control options. Let's go into the. So 4 cost Kuzan. We play 4 of him. Yep. I forgot the 3 Brothers Bond actually from the star deck. I did forget to add that in there. Where are you? You're at the very bottom there, and then 10 more cards. So that is 2 Ice Age. Oh, and then we need the Moria, of course. Can't have a deck without Gecko. Yeah, okay, so it's the Moria triangle. We are literally in the Florian triangle. This is Florian triangle format. That's what I'm calling this. That's where we're at right now. What do we need? We need 4 more cards. What am I missing? Oh, the 5 cost Sabo. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, Black Yellow Luffy. Good times. Actually, but going into where is it? Going into the matchups for a second. Actually, let's take a look at where Black Air Luffy is actually positioned. And actually, for this one, I guess I can go into the OB Bounty stuff on its own. So, how does that look there? Not that one. Sorry, so I'll make sure I have the. Okay. Where did I go? There I go. So if we look at the matchups here, actually. So for Black Air Luffy, on 1 billion, we see. Yeah, it is a slightly unfavored matchup against the Black Luffy, slightly unfavored against Nami. It's Bonnie. Really, those two are the main ones to consider here. Gray against Lucci, and then it's a mirror. So, yeah, it's not even unquestionably BDIF here. This is not on level like Newgate back in the day. Maybe close to Sakazuki back in set 5. But even then, I feel like. No, I was gonna say Katakuri and Enel, but Katakuri I feel was its only truly unfavored matchup. And then Enel was 50-52 favored, depending on player skill, just depending on skill diff. I think even then, just all things considered, it was still like slightly favored with Sakazuki. So I think this is not as unquestionably BDIF as it used to be. But yeah, no, it's wonderful. It's a really good deck. Let's see, but I don't think this is gonna be too different than what we have in our matchup spreads here. So where did they go? So let's look at just the billions, right? And let's organize this by the billions. So Zoro Sanji best deck in format. No, actually, you would have the highest chance with Black Air Luffy, but also Lucci and Purple Luffy have the exact same expected value when we consider leaders with over 3% projected meta share for tomorrow. God, I don't want to play Purple Luffy. What should we build next? Do we keep going down the win rate rankings, or do we go expected wins rankings? I won't lie to you. I kind of want to see what Zoro Sanji is all about. I'm gonna do a poll. Okay. Which deck next? Our options are Zoro Sanji, and the other is going to be, if we look at the West meta tracking, West billion. I know you guys don't want to see Nami, because that's just gonna be the same thing it always is. How many Mr. Hanger are we playing? Honestly, I want 4 Hanger Nami or Luffy ST14. We're starting a little poll there. And let's see. How many people are watching right now? That's the question. How many people do I have to potentially answer this poll on my first stream at 9:26 p.m. PST, 12:26 p.m. EST? There are a whole 9 people. Hello, 9 friendos. I greatly appreciate you, actually. So let us see. We're at 100% Zoro Sanji so far. I'm gonna give it another minute. Mm-hmm. All right, Zoro Sanji. We're going off the matchup percentage thing. Okay. If you want to see, okay, so this is where you go if you want to just play and see something a little silly, right? That's where we're at right now. So let's see what we got here. I don't know. That was like 3 accents at once. I'm so tired. I don't even know if I apologize. That's just where we're at. Checking the stream. What the heck? That is not correct. What the heck? You should be here. Then how's that look? Oh, just gotta bring you over. Yeah, I think. Bring me over here. And what happens when we get to the meta tab? And we look at... Where are they? Where are they? Are they not on here? Oh. They don't have games on... What's it called? On billion rank. Okay, so that matchup chart, that was just based on its games against everything across the board. But in those, very like what 200 something games on the entire player base, it still had, it had a better matchup spread there, but that doesn't really say much. Let's just for the fun of it, let's just take a look at Zorosanji. Let's just see what we have. Nasuka Western, Zosan, 322 games. Okay. This will be fun. This will be cool. This will be a little silly. Wait, no, I've made data for them before. I can make this easier on myself. So I guess the question is it going to be that same Warlords engine from last time? Actually, no, we don't need a new sheet because this is not even in the billions. So we get rid of those. Get rid of these. Get rid of that one too. Get rid of these. Get rid of those. Bring it back to here. It's looking like it. I'll still double check here just to see what we got. So 135 wins, 187 losses. And then we go. Jinbei OPO 7. Oh, wait, hold on. No, there was no reason for me to delete all those. Hold on. Sorry. Keep that. Just change the win and loss. Get rid of the counts there. Okay, so Jinbei. Now we scroll over here. 20, 0, 0, 275, 10%, 0%, 0%, 44%. How do we have negative 13 games? Something does not make sense. There should be 290 games, 295. What the hell? What? Wait, I don't... Chad, am I having a stroke? Wait. Okay, so the Jinbei says it had 295 games. But 135 was over this 282. 295. 282. Oh, no, I just don't know how to type. 322. We're... That's on me. That's on me. It's a Friday night. I forget how to do math. It's been a very, very taxing week for very good reasons. Very good non-One Piece related reasons. I'm feeling good about life right now. But I'll get into that once I'm no longer speaking for speculation. Actually, no. It's a very good time because Hunter x Hunter is back. I've yet to read the new chapter. Hunter x Hunter is back. Praise Togashi. I'm going to be eating this weekend. Birthday cake and Kurapika chapter goodness. I know the chapter's on TCV, but like chapter 401 of Hunter x Hunter officially comes out on my birthday, so I kind of want to just like read it right now. I kind of want to wait. We will see what happens. I'm probably gonna read it as soon as I get up tomorrow. We'll find out. Yeah, it still looks very, very... Oh, hold on, that's wrong. It still looks very, very Warlord focused. Which I like the idea of. Law 0, 22, 25, 120, 0, 36.4, 40, 41.7. Excuse me. Where's OPO4 Dofert? Do I have him listed on here? Oh, he's actually been creeping up then. Doflamingo, OPO4. Actually, let me double check, make sure he's not already in here. He's not? Okay, cool. So that'll be 11, 105, 0, 23. He was not even in the top 20 when I took this for whatever that last video upload was. So that's actually pretty cool to see. Oh, why is it? Oh, wait, I have so many Warlord cards. Why doesn't Bandai let me change my list at 6 a.m.? This is... Is it even Bandai or is it the organizers? I don't know. Bakin, that's the OPO7 version. 1336. Because I would just troll with this. Part of me wants my invite. Part of me just wants to dick around, honestly. Because that's what card games were for me for a little while, you know? But I'm also the kind of person that just makes everything I love into work. Which I'm not mad at. It's just, it's a different way of experiencing it. So... yeah, you know, I guess there's just another experience to be had, an experience I missed sometimes. Okay, we got the... Wow, my shoulders were definitely up. This desk is not optimal positioning, I'm realizing. No wonder my neck's been so fucked up lately. 269. 0, 12.5, 0, 43.9. Gravity Blade. We love it. 28, 84, 0, 0. 17.9% there. 36.9% there. 0, 0. Kami? Got a little fishy here. Ooh, okay. We are either running into two very different builds, played at very similar amounts with very similar win rates, conflicting with each other, or a very cool hybrid build. Either way, I want to see what's up with this. EBO 123, what's that? What is EBO 1 number 23? Oh, it's Weevil. Yep. Good card. Good card, Weevil. Check chat real quick. Okay, things are going for you. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Furch. I hope things are going well for you as well. I really do. And thank you for joining and hanging out. Hope the night is... Hope good things have brought you here. Hope that you are relaxing and well. Let's see. Vanderdecken. You know, I hope it's not well. This asshole. This asshole right here. Where did things end up for me at the end of Fishman Island, actually? It's been so long since I read it. I don't even remember. He didn't die, right? I want to say the Noah fell on him, but I feel like that's incorrect. I also feel like we're not going past 20 on this. Yeah, we're not. Are we even going past 15? Let's see what the data tells us for now here. Oh yeah, this is all over the place. This data is just all over the place, which is fine. That shows people are trying new things. 444. That could be a 3 or 4. We'll call it a 3 for now. I know we'll call it 4 for now. 3, 4, 4, 3. And yeah, this is where it gets a little more difficult actually. So that should be a 4. That should be a 2. Or no. Okay. So this is where this is the part of the algorithm that I am currently reconfiguring. So basically, if a card is over 50% win prevalence, I always include it at whatever its optimal, its optimal natural number count is. It's just when we get here and I'm at less than 50. No, this is what we're doing. I see what can I go up to, what can I increase in the plus 50 win prevalence. I see what's next here. Okay, 39 is the highest, so we add 4 more there. 46 is higher than 26. 38 is higher. 42 is higher. 4. So this is actually, this gets us to exactly 50 cards. And we haven't gotten to the point of increasing the carrot to a 4th copy. This is interesting. Oh, actually, that does make Hody searchable with the Kami. Does Jinbei have... Wait a second. Okay, let's... Okay, we're going to build this real quick, actually. Just to get an idea of what we're working with. And then see from there where we go. Because now I'm curious about the intersect... About Jinbei being the keystone, the intersection here. Hold on, let's bring this in back. Hold on. This is kind of cool. What's not cool is the fact to wait for both of these, actually. Hold on. Hold the phone. I'm not sure this is going to be like a perfect list. Or a perfectly functional list, I should say. But I think this could be the start of something really, really, really neat. Okay, so it is the OPO7 Jinbei 4 copies, right? Yes. We have 4 of the Star Deck 12 Mihawk. I'm gonna want to play this tomorrow. I'm gonna wish I could be playing this. I already know. Like, well, I could be playing Zoro and Sanji, but no, it's fine. 4 of the Star Deck 3 Mihawk. Of the Moria. I'm sorry. Excuse me there. We'll get to the Mihawk. I would say the Miyagi now. He's at 4 as well. And then 3 copies of Hody? Yeah. Ooh, wait, could I have added more Hody in? No. No one plays 4. No one did 4 Hody. Or no one won with 4 Hody. Did everyone play 4 Hody? 8 people, and those 8 people made a bad decision. I'm kidding. They might just not have tested him enough. I need, like, yeah, that's the thing where I have to... It just keeps reminding me, yeah, this is not a perfect system. Nothing ever is. 4 Law from set 7. I've played like maybe 1 or 2 games this leader. I can't even remember off the top of my head what their ability is. What the hell does she do? Play up to 1 4 costs or lower Edward Weevil from your hand rested. She has no counter. What? Do you bounce? Wait, is she your bounce target? Hold up. Don't times 1 when attacking. You can't even see this. I apologize. Zoro Sanji, don't times 1 when attacking. Once returning, when you turn 1 of your cost 2 or higher characters to our hand, set of power 7,000 or less characters active. Wait a minute. Wait. What? Oh, okay, no. You played the Bakin for 2, then you're getting the Weevil out for 2 less than you would. You bounce the Bakin back to your hand, then you use the Zoro Sanji effect to make the Weevil unrested. Can it attack? This combo is making me question my knowledge of the rules of the game. No, it shouldn't be able to. No, I'm thinking of Unity, where a character comes in as rested. If you make it active, then it can attack. But in One Piece, no, they come in active and they can't attack when they're active, so they shouldn't be able to attack anyway. But I mean, I guess they won't be able to hit into him anymore. This is weird. This is weird. Sengoku Searcher 4 times 100%. Yeah, that's. Did he end up in there? Hold up. Also, is this? I gotta double check my. Okay, we're still good there. We have not gotten to Sengoku yet. I do have a feeling. Okay, attack with Weevil, attack with Leader, restand Weevil, attack with Weevil. Yeah. No. Like, I guess I'm trying. Can you attack with the Weevil? If you play the Weevil rested, if you play Baki and play Weevil rested, unrest the Weevil, can you then attack with him? That's not what you're saying. That's not what you're saying. It's late. I guess I'm trying to find a reason for the Baking specifically beyond just playing the Weevil for cheaper. That may be all. It's just... Yes? You can? Really? I'm gonna have to try a game with this. Okay. No, we are on the same page. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, okay. So it's just pure summoning sickness. Like that's I'm trying a new game now that's making me question like the fundamentals of the rules of this game. The abstract nature of them. Anyway, let's get back to the list making here. Where do we leave off? We left off at the Baking. 4 of the Doflamingus. Which, yeah, no, this does make me want to play the Sengoku. I will not lie to you. Oh, no, it's only 2 of the Doflamingo. I'm sorry. And then 4 copies of Be My Samurai, which I find so cool. Because we do just get to restand things. I guess, is that another reason to play the Baking? The fact that you can rest her with Be My Samurai and then our opponents just... So they either attack into her and don't take our life, which is fine because we're a 4-life leader, or it just doesn't matter because we're usually not attacking with her anyway, unless we're in like one of those weird situations. Just the fact that this card is in here is so interesting to me. She's what is it, 45% win prevalence? I don't know that. Yeah, Tendovi being Surgical does feel good. That's what's also making me think. Yeah. I like the idea. I like the idea a lot. 2 Gravity Blade. I'll never say no to being able to run this card because I am toxic. I'm toxic, dude. Just a toxic blade removal player, dude. I don't want to play Vander Deckard. Ew, get him away from me. Ew. I don't even want to find him. Ew. Look for him. Ew. You may trash a Fishman type card from your hand, or a Noah's Ark man. Kill up to one of your opponent's rested characters. Ah, damn it. Why is that interesting? Why do I find that intriguing? And why does that kind of remind me of his ability to just be able to... You see the thing where it's like... He's like Kraken from Umbrella Academy. He can just target a person. He just automatically hits them. He is domain expansion. Just a shitty one. I don't know. Interesting. Kami. Kami's awesome. Kami's cool. Kami's living her best life. Where'd she go? Wait, is she OPL6? There she is. Yeah. Kami look at top 4. Go Fishman. Fishman one more. Okay, so how many? 4, 8, 12. 12 Fishman cards. That's not enough. Unless we just don't care. We can't bring her back to hand. Do not play the Fishman. Two putting good. Yeah, I mean, like, this is okay. So this is just me like testing the limits of my algorithm. Honestly, that's just how I build things on here. This is me testing it. And again, so this is only the first 15 cards. There is a chance that something does usurp them. I just want to see where we're at for now. I will keep adding. I will keep adding. So far, this does seem inferior to the list I had before. I like the idea of being able to search Jinbei. Okay, hear me out. We take out Bakin. Take out a couple samurai. We add 4 more fishman targets. We're at 6. No, we're at. No, 4, 7. We're at 50, which is still no. That's still not. It's still not. It's still not it. Still not worth. Let's keep on dataing though. Let's just see what we get to. Let's see, where would we leave off here? Hachan. We love him. Okay, and Sengoku's next. Okay, so let's see if things change once we start adding Sengoku and all that in. 0, 36, 14, 209. Oh, wait, there's a chance here. I just think it's cool that we're seeing the Fishman get play in something that's not Hody. And that's honestly what I like about leaders like Blue Green Sanji, as much as I'm not really familiar with them. Just the fact that they are generic enough and rogue enough where people will try weird shit like this. Like, they're not leader locked like other strange leaders are, or they're not type locked. It's just generic enough where I can say, oh, let me see if a Warlord Fishman hybrid package could do something. That's just cool to me. Uh, 0, 10, 27, 62. No, he forgot to tab correctly, dingus. 0, 50, 25.9, 25, that's 25, 40.3, Pedro. No one played Pedro before. Yeah, so this, okay, so this set 1 Dofi, the Hiyori, Momonosuke Otama, the Perfect Fever, the pudding, the I guess the Morowana package, the pudding, those were all the things that were in there before. This is the, yeah. So people played in the past week definitely has changed. Okay, so I think next time I do this, I will make sure I have the matchup rates done before I stream. Because as much as I'm down to have you guys, as much as I appreciate everyone down to watch me enter data for ad nauseum, I think that might be a little too much. Or I would not feel good about having people watch that. Hancock. OPO1 Hancock. 20, 13, 40, 47, 70, 23.1, 37.5, 51.1. Zio? I don't even know what he does. Come on, buddy. I wish we had an OP67. I hope the game goes that long. I doubt it the way Bandai does things. But I'd be happy. 54.8. One Piece has to live on somehow. No, I feel like the spin-offs will be great for One Piece. We'll have so many. And they won't be Boruto. I feel like there's just so much in One Piece's past. Not even like deep past, just like recent past. Just like other characters' journeys at the same time as Straw Hats we can explore. I think that'll be so cool. $76, 21, 30. Okay, and so we need to get win rates for this card, and then we've gotten through the next 20. We've gotten 25 cards worth of stats total. And my hope is that something in here, Sengoku specifically, is going to break through and shift the precedence of these Fishman cards. Yep. Bakin just got a lot better. Okay, there we go. Everything under 50 we are deleting. So that should be 4-4. 4 Sengoku. Yes, of course. Then we have 3 of you. 3 of you. It's 37 cards so far. That's where we're at the moment. Oh my god, I had sim up the whole time as I was doing that data. I don't even know if that's a bad thing. I'm gonna turn it off for now, though. Is my webcam not on? That's fine. I'm not dialed up right now anyway. Steen, thank you for continuing the conversation in there. I don't think there's no true. I think there's try for one play. I think Pudding's great. I'm surprised I haven't seen her in here yet. I guess she hasn't been doing much. But no, Pudding's a great card, especially with Black Yellow Luffy running around. I would say. We will see. But let me fix this. So get rid of that window. No, not you. Ah, hi, I'm back. Here we are. Put sim away. There we go. Actually, no, we bring sim. No, we'll keep this here. So let's see. So it's 4 Jack, 4 Jinbei, 4 Miak, 3 Weevil, so Moria, 4 Hody, 4 Miak for carrot, 3 carrot, 3 Hody, 3 Weevil, 4 OPA, 4 Law. So now, okay, so it's between. So 26 is the number to beat. Yep, 4 of you, 2 of you. We go up to 4 carrot. 12 is now the number. 12 is the number to beat to get to 4 there. 4 Hancock. 4 Dofi. Ooh. Okay, do we go 4 Dofi or do we take 2 or do we add 2 of something else? No, yeah, we go the 4 Dofi. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna look over here. What would? Oh, we just go 3 Moria, 3 carrot. This is interesting. Yeah, we are done with the what's it called? The Fishman engine. As cool as that was, and I do want to see how people do with that. Let us see. Hold up. Nice mic stand. Thank you. You see what it says? I spread them. No, we're there's a lot of time spent on Google Sheets. It's a majority of my time spent on Google Sheets lately. It's a good time. But no, this gift is the honestly the this bug is one of the best gifts I've ever been given. It was one of the, I felt seen. Carrot freezing 2 characters with leader effect restand is nasty. Yeah, no, it's sick. This deck is cool. This deck is pretty cool. All right, so let's just double check and see if we're done with the analysis of OP Bounty for this one, just to see. So, number to beat would be have to have more than 44 wins for anything else we're looking at here. Bring that window back up. Okay. 24 games. Let's assume 50, so 31. No, I'll look at a couple. I'll look at Perfume Femur. So that's like what? Would be 62, 37, 06, 43.5%, 37.8, 66.7. We'll look at this Weevil too. I don't think it's gonna break in. I could be wrong. Honestly, Edward Weevil leader would be kind of cool. Edward Weevil leader with 10 cost Bakuin. Honestly, I would love to see that. I think that would just be really funny. Red Rock. There's no. I'll type it in. There's no way. I'm not even gonna fix the capitalization. 22, 53, 0, 0. No, yeah, there's no way. That math does not add up. Yamato doesn't even have enough games. 34, 31. Yo, where's Pudding? No, my ass just straight up forgot Pudding. Holy, I thought no, yeah, I agreed with what was your name? With Steen. With Stina mentioning the lack of Pudding. I do agree. I do agree. So 29. I was surprised she wasn't in here. I was waiting for her to come up. Okay, let's come back there. Anything else that gets to what was it? 44 was the number to beat. 1918. Yeah, there's no way Bonnie gets there. There's no way Duval gets there. No, Kaya, no. Oh, Perfume Femur actually just squeezes in. Potentially, we'll see how much Pudding displaces it. Yeah, there's no reason to look at anything else. I'll look at 19 times there. That's 6. So, no. There's no way. No, this is all we're looking at for Zoro Sanji. Yep. Okay. So now let's just start over with that. We go. 4, 4, 4, 4. 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 3, 4. How many? That's 39 cards so far. And Bucky is still. So number to beat becomes 18. So 0 there, 18 there. 26, 67. No, sorry. 26 and 12. So try and beat 26 here. Yep. 4, 2. You go up to 4 carat. Beautiful. 46 now and then. Is it 4 Hancock? Yeah. There we go. Okay. No, that's okay. So let's see. Where were we? I'm like kind of sad. I'm kind of sad the Fishman couldn't. Did I say Warlock? I tried to combine Hancock and Warlord and got Warlock. It's the Hand Lord engine, you know? Yep. Hand Lord. Warlock. I think blue. Oh, you're saying you said Warlock. No, I'm with you. I think blue Warlord engine. Yeah, no, I just got there. Okay, now I'm seeing how far the lag is. Yeah. Blue engine needs to run Red Rock to deal with Jack to compete the meta. Sucks the blue cards need to run certain cards that have answers to the meta decks. Yeah. I think there'll always be decks running cards like that. There's always going to be a meta. I think that just seems to be Blue's thing as a color identity. I feel like I think it's that Blue has those cards that can be an answer to anything. It's just a question of cost and whether that's enough on its own as a color. That's just mono Blue's weakness. I guess the fact that it's just so hard to design fairly that they tend to err on the side of caution. In my opinion. It's also very late, so I may not be making any sense. Let's see here. Okay, so where were we? Let me get the sim back up. Unfortunately, does fold if Lucci plays Jack on 7, though. Probably. You're probably right about that. Why is my sim not showing up? What's going on here? Whoa. What's happening? Window capture. Sim. No. My computer hates me right now. What is happening? If I hold up. Are you playing any blue-green Sanji's organ? Maybe. I've played the deck like maybe once when the deck first came out. If I do, it's not gonna go well. I'm gonna just let you know that right now. Why I don't want this window again. OBS. Sim. No. Yes. Yes. There we go. We did it. We got there. Okay. I'm just gonna clean you up a little bit. Just gonna move you to the corner there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm being hit again. Hold on. I'll play some medics against you if you want to speak against it. Maybe one. I already know. I know I'm playing Lucci tomorrow. And so I'm not gonna test it too much, but I could do one just to like give it a spin. Yeah, let me just update it in here. So where were we? What are we taking out? Definitely taking out the fishman. Bring that back for me. So no. Okay, we still do play that Dofi. We know okay, we know okay. We have 3 of that. We have 4 of that Mihawk. We have okay, so it's 4 Jinbei. It's 4 Star 12 Mihawk. It's 4 EB1 Weevil. It is we need 4 Sengoku. Where'd you go? Set 7. Where's set 7? There you are. It is 4 Moria. We have the 3 Hody. Then we have the 4 Mihawk. Then we have 2 Pudding. 2 Pudding good. Then we have the 4 add the 4th carrot. Add the 4th carrot. Be my Samurai is no longer in the deck. I had a feeling. It made it in last week, which I thought was pretty cool. 3 of the set 8 Weevil. Do we have that? We did not have that yet, actually. Where you at? We're not set there. Then 4 Law, 4 Bakin. That is the set 7 Bakin, right? I know it's organized. Yeah, we're good. To that 4. Oh, no Grav Blade. Interesting. Wow, a lot. So more got forced out than I thought. Where they at? There you go. All right, let's see. What we say here. Okay, I assume you're playing Lucci, or I assume you're just like, hey man, I'm here. Let me just go. Okay, I'm just gonna go through the deck real quick just to make sure I know what the hell is going on. Playing Lucci, nice. All right, so if we were to bring you back, oh, my face is gone again. Hold on, where'd it go? I'm back. All right, so we have. Oh, that's the problem. If I maximize the screen, then it messes with the transform. Not me. This thing. Sorry, it's dude. It's been y'all. It's been years since I've streamed, so I apologize for the wackiness. All right, so Rono, Zoro, and Sanji. Doin times one. When attacking, once return, you may turn one of your cost 2 or higher characters to its owner's hand, except one of your power 7k or less characters is active. So going in order of cost, we have, of course, we have Sengoku, Warlord Search. We have the Bakin to play a cost for Laura or for hand rest. So I guess it's probably just play him early rather than play him for less. Mihawk, if you have 2 or less characters, play up to 1 4 lore, Shigeru, or slash trade other than him rested. So let's see, we have so other slash characters. We have the Weevil, we have Law, we have Weevil, we have other Mihawk. Okay, it's bodies. Any other 3 costs? No. So 4 costs. We have Weevil, draw a card. We have Hancock, blocker. One attack around block, draw one if there are 5 less cards in your hand. There's this is crazy. This is crazy. The idea of her making it long enough against black is nutso. But what are the stats on her like again right now? Let's see. Let's see. Where'd that go? Not you. So Hancock, what was the win prevalence? 41. Yeah, no, this is just us. This is just the list being all over the place. Well, like, compared to other things, she squeezed in, man. Sure. That's cool. Let's see. So back to this list. 2 pudding, shuffle, Jinbei. Okay, so yeah, I assume that returning Jinbei to hand and then playing him again is probably one of the good plays here. Sengoku, Law, returns character with its owner's hand. If you want 6 or more cards, they place one from hand to bound. Yep, okay, so return from his hand. This Weevil. When attacking, return a 3 or less to the owner's hand. Okay, so it's either or. We want to turn on ours. Sengoku to search again. Bakin to play another Weevil, I guess. Just try and so I guess we just try and reflood the board. The Moria gets something back. Probably a Weevil in the Mihawk. Before I play, I just want to look at the matchups, honestly. I just want to take a look at where this has managed to stack up. What if I go 2 Boa, 2 Gravblade? I could. Right now, I just want to play the data list, honestly. This is just always my starting point. I do like the idea of bringing back Gravblade. I just want to see how this runs, honestly. Take away the sim. Okay, so what were the matchups here? Okay, last week Western. Yeah, we're cooked. Why was this doing well? Because it had a low sample size. What was it? Wait, what was it doing well against last week? What was it doing well against? Yeah, okay, so next time I do this, I don't know when it's going to be. I will definitely have things more updated. Okay, it was just knocking Star Deck Luffy and Black Arrow Luffy out of the park. It was saying, we're the captains now. What the? Okay, it was 0 against Bonnie. Yeah, that was 322. Where were these games? What were these games against? A bunch of wacky things, most likely. Fascinating. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again real quick. Steen, if you want to play one, I'm down. Just give me a second here. And again, don't expect much if we do. It'll be fun though. It'll be cool. hold up, actually. Hold up. Sorry. Yeah, actually, no, we're good. Okay. One sec here. Plug you in. Okay. And this will be interesting. This will be very interesting. Okay, so we save that. We go multiplayer, private Western. Not Newgate. We're not playing Newgate. Hold up, guys. My sim just doesn't want. Give me a minute here. My sim does not want to show back up once again. Okay, word. Yeah, pause stream. Go for it. There we go. Okay, we have sim now. Just wait for the transform. Okay, I assume I want to go second. Okay, I'm seeing the appeal now. Let's see. Let us see. Appreciate you, Steam. Well, I guess we just keep it simple. Okay, I see the value now. That's cool. It's pretty cool. All right, so next turn. Okay, we have some options here. Do I take it? I'll take the first one. That's not what I was hoping it would be. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh, hell yeah. Swing Weevil. Swing with you. Use the effect. Bring the Bakian back to hand. Set the Weevil active. Swing with the Weevil again. This is so stupid. And we play the Bakian because we drew another Weevil. What? What is this? What the hell is this? It's just a Weevil deck. It's just Weevil.deck. Look at this is just Weevil.deck. Holy shit. Oh god, I have to think now. Fuck. Okay, next turn will be at 6, so I definitely do that whole combo again. So this is worth Oh no, I should have let him kill the weevil. You have 4 cards in hand. So I could try and get you to 6. I doubt that's going to happen. I think I need to work on your board right now. So turn the Bach in hand. We will. You'll bring the carrot out. It only gives us 1 though. Doesn't quite work. Do we need to use the effect? No, we'll get a 2K back actually. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Let's use 4 for that. We use. Let's do a value swing. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Maybe I should be going live. I don't know. Five on 5 violence. This fiend. I'll give you a law. Paulus. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Gotta cook. So we're definitely going 6 here. So six for those. Oh, we have 2, and then we have. That's exactly enough for that actually. So we go. We start with that, and we'll just see what happens. Mm-hmm. Oh, I misclicked. LMAO. Was gonna get Weevil back as you figure. Well, instead, I'll still get him back. Still pretty cool. Damn, Weevil deck goes kind of hard. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. 5-on-5. This violence. How dare you? I just need to try and save my board, honestly. Let's go over this one. Because you can do 2 blockers, and I got this many attacks. Yeah, we'll just, I'll give you the carrot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I go 5. They just get 1. 599. Yeah, we'll just go. All right. I think that's going to be the end of the stream, honestly. My face is not on here every time. Hi. Hello. Hello. Yes. Thank you so much for hanging out, you handful of lovely people. This was really, really fun. This did not go in the way I expected it to. I did not expect to end this playing Zoro Sanji for a game, but damn, was it cool. I hope that everyone has a great night. Hope you have a good morning. For everyone who else is playing tomorrow, enjoy. Actually, GL tomorrow. Let me know. LMK how it goes. K codes. Kingdom on cord. Yeah, if anyone wants to let me know how their tournaments and stuff go, let me know. Appreciate you guys. Ooh, Harsh, thank you for hanging out. Yes. Have a good night, everybody. I don't know when I'm gonna do this next. I want to do it more often. I guess I just honestly next time I just feel like doing some data stuff. I'll just turn the camera on and see who comes to hang out. And yeah, appreciate y'all, and I'll see you when I see you.